guys? So it feels weird. I'm filming on my camera and I've been filming on my phone for like months. I don't know if you can see around me, but we're boxing up the house. We are moving, so I have an announcement. We are moving, sort of. We are putting all our stuff in storage, and then Kayla and I are just gonna travel for the next 6 months. We're gonna go all over the place. We're gonna sell, she bought a freeze dryer, and so she's been freeze drying some candy. So we're gonna sell at farmers markets just for extra money. We both already have plans to like get money along the way, but that's just for extra money. We've already got signed up in October for there's a big Halloween thing in Kansas, and there's gonna be like a vendors farmers market thing, and we're already signed up to sell at that. Oh, by the way, I do have clothes on. I don't know why it looks like I'm naked in this picture. It looks like I'm vlogging naked. So we're gonna go, but when we first leave, we're gonna leave, the last day at our jobs is September 10th. And then we're gonna try to be gone by September 16th, and we're gonna go to Seaside, Oregon, and then we're gonna start making our way down to Kansas for the end of October. But we don't really have a plan yet. We just went and bought an atlas of where all we're gonna go between when we get to Seaside and when we get to Kansas. We're planning on staying, like not driving the whole time, but like staying in, let me set this camera down. We're planning on staying in like the same place for a while. I'm actually not too nervous about this. The only thing I'm nervous about is we'll have the dogs. And so, like, farmers markets aren't dog friendly usually, so one of us is going to have to stay with the dogs because we can't leave them in the car because it'll be too hot. Especially as we go down south, because even down south in the winter it's still too hot for the dogs in the car. So I'm a little worried about that. I'm a little worried about, like, some of the beaches that we go to might not be dog friendly. So we gotta look into, we haven't looked into that yet, like which beaches are dog friendly. Babu will be fine on the trip. She's a good traveler. She likes, just goes to sleep on your nap or looks out the window or whatever. Lily, she isn't like a bad traveler in that she doesn't get like the anxiety and stuff that dogs a lot of times will get, but she's so hyper. Like, she wants to look out the window, like she wants the window rolled down and look out, and she wants her face up between you and the person in the passenger seat, and she's just annoying while you're trying to drive. She won't just like lay down and go to sleep, which is really surprising because she was my brother's dog, and he took her in the car everywhere. Like, he took her to work. She like lived in his car, and so you'd think she'd be a better traveler, but she's not. I also wish she wasn't a huge 90-pound dog and she was another little 5-pound Babu sized dog, because then we could get by with sneaking her into some places. So we're preparing. We were hoping to get a van before we left, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we're going to take the car. I would rather take my truck, but my truck is on its last leg. I just put $350 into it, and when I picked it up, like, I put $300 in like a couple weeks ago, and then I put 50 in, or 40 in today. And when I picked it up, the guy told me, you know, it's on its last leg, and he wouldn't recommend putting any more money into it. So when we leave, I'm just going to give it to my mom to take up to Flathead for her to drive around up there. He said don't drive it anywhere that you're going to be stranded or anything. So that leaves us the car. So we're gonna take the car. It's gonna be very cramped. Kayla either has bought or is going to buy, I don't know if she's already bought it, like a sleeping mat that goes across the back seat. So she's gonna sleep in the back seat, and the dogs will sleep in the front passenger seat, and I'm just gonna lay back the driver's seat and sleep, which I'm fine with. We're also gonna do some campgrounds and some hotels every once in a while because we just want to. We're going to get this week a membership to Planet Fitness because it's like $10 a month, and we can stop at Planet Fitnesses and use their showers. We can also stop at truck stops, use their showers. Campgrounds, if we go camping, we can use their showers. What else? What else am I not thinking of? Oh, so I've been calling around looking for storage, and when I had my stuff in storage before we moved here, it was $70 a month, $60 or $70 a month, I can't remember. And I've been calling around this week for storage, and everything's $100, except for a 10 by 10. You can get a 10 by 10 for $70, but I'm worried that's not big enough. We're getting rid of a ton of stuff, and we're getting rid of almost all of our furniture, but I've got Shalena's stuff from her house, and we're going through her stuff and getting rid of stuff too, but you know, she said she wants to keep her keepsakes, and going through her stuff, she's got at least 10 tubs that are just keepsakes, and then she wants to keep all her stationery stuff. She's got at least 10 tubs that are stationery stuff. So I don't know if 10 by 10 is going to be big enough. When we moved here, we moved in the truck, just truckload at a time, but this time we're just going to rent a U-Haul and just get it done. So we're going to move our stuff into storage the beginning of August and just live here with our bare minimum stuff. So we'll have, when we leave, like one more truckload of stuff to take to the storage of the stuff that we've been using to live. We're having another garage sale. We had a garage sale a couple weeks ago. We're having another garage sale August 20th because that was the first day I could get off, because they make my schedule like 3 weeks out. So we're gonna have another one August 20th. What else? We still got to get new tires on the car, because these tires, we've needed new tires for like 2 years. They've got, I mean, the actual tires aren't bad, but 2 of them they've got like slow leaks in them, so you've got to air them up every couple days. But even though they're not bad, they're not good enough for a road trip. So we gotta get all new tires. What else? What else? I can't think of anything else right now. We've got a list of stuff we've got to do, so we're going to be doing that. But I'll let you know as the progression goes. So we got a van for van life. This is the van. It's a 1996. It's a little older than I'd hoped for, but it's only got 9,000 miles on it. Like, it's totally clean inside and stuff. The only things we found wrong with it is this door handle is broken. You have to open it from the inside, and it needs new windshield wiper blades. My nephew looked at like the workings of it, and it was all fine. We're gonna pull seats out. There's one seat folded up, but we're gonna pull seats out and put a bed in here and stuff. This, I haven't figured out what this is. Like it comes up or something, but I can't get it to come up, so I don't know what that is. So if anybody knows what the deal with this head, none of the other seats have this, just this one. And it's got like a little like tag thing here, but when you pull it, nothing happens. So I don't know what that's for. That's the dog's first time being in it. So we're gonna leave. We haven't decided. We're gonna leave one of the seats in back here and then put a bed in here. But look, it's like totally clean, and it's got tons of little storage cubby holes like here and in the back and stuff. I drove it from Helena the other day, and the air is totally cold. So this is gonna be our thing. I'll show you as we update it.
Awesome. Don't look.
Okay, so we got this open. It's a built-in baby seat. Isn't that
That's
cool?
awesome. So what we should do is whatever seat we keep, this should be the one we should move into that spot.
I wonder if it can go in any spot. I would think so.
I bet so, yeah, because it has the same bottom. That's awesome. You can tell it's never been used. It's super sweet.
That's crazy.
I've never heard of that.
The house is a mess, but this is stuff we're keeping. This is stuff going to garage sale. And we're sorting in this room right now. This is like Shalena's stuff. We're going through all her cords and computer tops and stuff. So the house is a giant mess.